I hope you all are doing very well. So in the previous class we have started topic solution of simultaneous linear equations, and we have seen that we can solve linear equations in two variables by three methods. One is by substitution method, second is by elimination method, and third is cross multiplication method. So in the previous class we have seen how to solve linear equation in two variables by substitution method. So today class we are going to see how to solve a simultaneous linear equation by elimination method. So we are seeing in all these problems that we have given two equations, and we want to solve these two equations, or we want to just get the values of x and y, which values satisfy these equations. Okay, so if we have two equations and we want to get the value of x and y, so by this method, elimination method, we have to just multiply with the number in either one equation or in both equations, so that by adding or subtracting just one variable gets cancelled out, and we get final resulting equation will be in equation one variable, and solving that one variable equation we can easily get a single one variable, either x or y, and by putting that value of x or y in equation 1 or 2 we can get the value of second variable. So here we have one problem, and I am just going to explain this concept through this problem. We have equation x plus y equal to 5 and equation 2x minus 3y equal to 4. Just suppose this expression 1 is equation 1 and this expression 2 is equation 2, and we want to solve these two equations by elimination method. So first of all, I just suppose that I want to eliminate this variable y. Okay, so if I want to eliminate this y, so I have to get here 3, so that whenever I just get 3, I can just add these two equations, and minus 3y and plus 3y will get cancelled out. Okay, so first of all I have to multiply this whole equation with 3, so that here we will get 3. Okay, so I am writing multiplying both side with 3 in equation 1. How I get that I have to multiply 3? Because in equation 2 if we want to eliminate y, so in equation 2 we have minus 3, and if we want to eliminate y, so here we must have 3. Okay, so that whenever we add equation 1 and 2, plus 3y and minus 3y get cancel out. That's why I am multiplying here with 3. Okay, so multiplying both side with 3 in equation 1. So just multiply this equation with 3. So we will get 3 into x plus y, and here in right side we also have to multiply with 5, and then we will get 3x plus 3y equal to 15. Suppose this equation is equation number 3. Now we have transformed our equation 1 in equation 3, 3x plus 3y equal to 15, and equation 2 is 2x minus 3y equal to 4. We want to eliminate y, here it is minus 3y, here it is plus 3y. If I add equation 2 and 3, okay, so if we want add equation 2 and 3, right side will be added with right side, and left side will be added with left side. So plus 3y and minus 3y will get cancelled out, or we can write it as adding equation 3 in equation 2. We are not adding equation 1 because we have transformed equation 1 in equation 3. Now equation 3 is adding in equation 2. So adding equation 3 in equation 1, we will get equation 3 is 3x plus 3y equal to 15, and equation 2 is 2x minus 3y equal to 4. Now add these two equations. This is equation number 3 and this is equation 2. Now add these two equations. So here plus 3y minus 3y, it will get cancelled out. Now 3x plus 2x will be adding makes 5. So 5x equal to 15 plus 4 will make 19. X will be 19 by 5. So we got the value of one variable, that is x, and that value is 19 by 5. And we want to get the value of second variable. If we want to value of second variable, then I have to put this value either in equation 1 or in equation 2 or in equation 3. So initially we have two equations, 1 or 2. So I have to put this value in equation 1 or 2. Equation 1 is more easier, so I am going to put this value of x in equation 1. And if x equal to 19 by 5, I have to put here. So we have x plus y equal to 5. Now I am going to put x equal to 19 by 5. So it will be 19 by 5 plus y equal to 5. We can write y equal to 5 minus 19 by 5. Here we can take minus 5. We can take 5 as LCM and we'll get 5. And 5 into 5, 25 minus 19, or we can calculate y as 6 by 5. So here we get y as 6 by 5, and by solving equation 3 and 2 we got x equal to 19 by 5. So it is more easier, sometimes elimination method is more easier than as compared to substitution or cross multiplication method. We often use this method excepting use substitution or cross multiplication. So the concept is same. We have to just mark expression 1 as equation 1 and expression 2 as equation 2. Now we have to just analyze which variable we want to eliminate. That variable which contains lesser number, smaller number, we have to eliminate that, so that it will be easier by calculation. So here it is, I suppose I just wanted to eliminate y, so I have here minus 3y, so I want here plus 3y. That's why I multiplied this whole equation with 3, and by multiplying with 3 we got 3x plus 3y equal to 15, and we marked it as equation 3. Now we transformed our equation 1 in equation 3, and equation 2 has as 2x minus 3y equal to 4. So if we add equation 2 in equation 3, we will get y eliminated, so that we can easily calculate equation in one variable, and by solving this we can get the value of x. Now if we get value of x, we can put this value either in either equation 1 or equation 2, so that we can get value of second variable y. So here the value of x and y, x equal to 19 by 5 and y equal to 6 by 5 are the solution of these equations 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the answer of these two equations. Okay, so we will see one more. Okay, so here we have one more problem, and that is expression 1 is x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 4, equation 1, and expression 2 is 5x by 6 minus y by 8 equal to 4. I just marked it expression 1 as equation 1 and expression 2 as equation 2. Okay, so if it is given in question, solve these equations by substitution method, then you have to use substitution method, and if it is given that you have to solve these expression with elimination method, then you have to apply elimination method. If it is not given any, it is not specified any method to solve these expressions, so you have to choose either you use elimination method or substitution method or cross multiplication method. If in the problem it is given you have to solve by particular method, then you have to apply that particular method. Okay, so here equation 1 and equation 2 are given, and we want to solve these equations by elimination method. So the concept is same, we are just repeating that concept. If these type of equations are given where the coefficients of x and y are not integers, that are factors, so we just first of all we will simplify these equations so that the coefficient of x and y will become integers. Okay, so I am just going to solve first. I am going to solve equation 1 so that its coefficient become integer. So here we can take 12 as LCM, and we will get 4x plus 3y equal to 4, or we can write it as 4x plus 3y equal to 48. Now mark this expression as equation 1 because here coefficient of x and coefficient of y are integers. It is more easier to solve integer numbers as compared to fractions numbers. Okay, so we will solve equation 2 so that its coefficient become integers. Okay, so I am solving expression 2 as here 6 and 8 we can take 24 as LCM. 24 will get LCM, and so it will be 20x and minus 3y equal to 4, and here we will get 20x minus 3y equal to 24 into 4 6 and 96, and this is equation 2. Now our initial equations was x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 4 and 5x by 6 minus y by 8 equal to 4. These expression was little bit not looking well, so we just solve these equations and make it in form of integers and got equation 1 as 4x plus 3y equal to 48 and equation 2 as 20x minus 3y plus 96. Now we want to solve these two expressions, expression 1 and 2, and want to get the value of x and y. So here we can see the coefficient of y is 3 plus 3 and here the coefficient of y is minus 3. So if we add equation 1 in equation 2, minus 3y plus 3y will get cancelled out and we can finally get equation in one variable, and by solving that we can get the value of x. So I am going to write adding equation 1 in equation 2. Okay, so we will get 4x plus 3y equal to 48 and 20x minus 3y equal to 96. Add these two, so plus 3y minus 3y will get cancelled out. 20 plus 4 will be 24x equal to 96 plus 48. 6 and 8 will 14, 9 and 6 will be 13, 13 plus 1 144. Okay, so if 24x equal to 144, that means value of x will be equal to 144 divided by 24. We can solve it, so it will be 6. Okay, so here we got the value of x as 6. Now put this value of x equal to 6 either in equation 1 or in equation 2. So equation 1 have less smaller integers factors, so it will be easier to solve equation 1 so that it has smaller numbers. Okay, so I am putting value of x equal to 6 in equation 1. Okay, so putting value of x in equation 1, we will get 4 into 6 plus 3y equal to 48, and this will become 3y equal to 48 minus 24. 48 minus 24 is equal to 24. Y will be equal to, this is 3y equal to 24, then y will be 24 by 3 and y will be 8. So value of x equal to 6 and y equal to 8 are the solution of these equation 1 and equation 2. So x equal to 6 and y equal to 8 are the solution of equation 1 and 2. We can also check our answers by putting these values in equation 1 or equation 2. So if we put these value in equation 1, so right side will become 4 into 6 plus 3 into value of y is 8. So it will be 4 into 6 24 and 8 into 3 24. 24 and 24 makes 48. That means if left side is 48, right side is also 48. That means our answer is correct. X equal to 6, y equal to 8 are the solutions of these. Okay, so here we have one more problem, and that is expression 1 is px plus qy equal to p minus q, and expression 2 is qx minus py equal to p plus q. Okay, so we want values of x and y by which values satisfies these equations. So here we can see that the coefficient of x is p and coefficient of y is q. Here the coefficient of y is minus p, here the coefficient of is q. So if we want to eliminate either x or y, so we first of all we have to make the same coefficients in equation 1 and equation 2. So if we suppose I want to eliminate this y, okay, so here it is q, here it is minus p. If we want to same these two coefficients, then here I have to just get p and here I have to multiply with q. So if we get here pq, here also pq, then we can eliminate these equations by adding these variable y by adding. Okay, so I have to get here p and I have to get here q. So to get here p, we have to multiply this whole expression with p, and if we want here q, then I have to multiply this whole expression with q. So we will write multiplying equation 1 with p and multiplying equation 2 with q. So we will write multiplying equation 1 with p and equation 2 with q. Okay, so multiply equation 1 with p will make it p square x, here p into p square x, here p into q will make pqy equal to p into p minus q will get here p square minus pq. Suppose this expression is third equation is nothing but transformed equation of equation 1. So equation 1 is transformed in equation 3 when we multiply equation 1 with p. Okay, now we have to multiply equation 2 with q. Okay, so it will become q into q square x, q into p minus qp or minus pq into y, and q into p equal to pq and q into q square. Okay, suppose this equation is equation 4. Okay, equation 4 is nothing but transformed equation of equation 2. When we multiplied equation 2 with q, we got equation 4, and when we multiply equation 1 with p, we got equation 3. Okay, so we just transformed equation 1 and 2 in our useful form, equation 3 and equation 4. Now adding equation 3 and equation 4. Adding equation 3 and equation 4, here we can see that plus pqy equation have plus pqy term and equation 4 have minus pqy term. Okay, so if we are adding these equations, that mean these two terms will get cancelled out. Now we can add x in x, p square x plus q square y, p square x plus q square y, q square x equal to, here we can see that minus pq and plus pq, so it will get cancelled out. P square, remaining term is p square plus q square, so we will get p square plus q square. Okay, now we can take x as common from these two expressions. So if we take x as common, we will get p square plus q square equal to, in right side it is already p square plus q square, p square plus q square. Now we can get the value of x as p square plus q square divided by p square plus q square. Same numerator and denominator will get cancelled out, and finally we got the value of x as 1. We have one variable x as 1 and we want to get another variable y. So put this value of x either in equation 1 or in equation 2. So I am just putting this value in equation 1. Okay, so putting x equal to 1 in equation 1. So equation 1 is px plus qy equal to p minus q. Value of x is 1, so put in place of x as 1 p into 1 plus qy equal to p minus q. We can solve it. P plus qy equal to p minus q. Positive p will get cancelled out, and we will get qy equal to minus q, or by solving this we can get y equal to minus q divided by q, and here we will get minus 1. So we got value of y as minus 1, and we have already calculated x as 1. So x equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1 is the solution of this simultaneous system of equations. Okay, so this is the answer of these equations. So I have already given few questions in your assignments, which I have told that solve these equations by simultaneous by substitution method. Try to solve that equations with elimination method also. Okay, thank you.